All right guys, so today I got a video on how to replace your window switch on a Tesla Model Y or a Model 3. This one's a Model Y. I'm gonna replace the window switch on it. There's two different ones. So there's a matte one and there's a gloss one. So today I'm gonna be doing the gloss one because that's the one that he already has. So the part number on that is 1081037-01-F. So I'll put a link in the description for that. I'm gonna put this off to the side and I'm shooting on the new DJI Osmo.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
7P. It's got a really cool thing where it's able to track me. It hooks up to this microphone. So I go over here. That way I can have the AC on in the garage and you can hear me because the AC is kind of loud. So let's get cracking on it. All right, so now I got a couple of our tools. So what we're gonna do here, I've done another video on how to take off this door panel before, but what we're gonna do is there's a cover that sits underneath it here. There's this light right here, and then there's another bolt right here. So there's a total of 3 bolts, 1, 2, 3. What we're gonna do is remove the light cover first, and all I do is take a pick, go in there, don't mar up the actual outside of don't mar up the plastic around there, but it's just a little tab for the light there. And now that gives you access to the little Torx right there. So I'm gonna put this off to the side. So now it's a T30. All right, so now all 3 of those bolts are out. So now we're gonna take off this tweeter mount at the top here. Put the window down. So now this just pulls straight up. It's hard, it ain't easy. Jeepers. So this one that left the metal clips there. Now you just disconnect the tweeter. There's a little plug in the back. You just pull the tweeter right out. So these little clips right here on the bottom are supposed to have metal clips and they stayed in place there. But this is how you disconnect it. You basically pull it straight up and then you disconnect the speaker wire from the tweeter. So now that's disconnected. From this point now, I can detach the bottom part. So hold the door with your knee and then just give it a couple good yanks. Sometimes they come off easier than others, but it's not that big of a deal. It's not coming off easy. Why not? We'll use our air wedge. This gets everything off. Jeez. There, it finally came loose. That's what I needed, the air bladder. That was on there really tight. Oh my gosh. By far one of the tightest ones I've ever worked on.
That's what she said.
So all I did was put this little plastic pry tool in there, enough to get the air bladder in there, and then just inflated the air bladder. All right, so once you got it disconnected here, you're gonna kind of just leave it hanging, because now you wanna get underneath it there and disconnect. So there's a couple of things you wanna disconnect. One of them is going to be the manual release door mechanism. All right, there we go, I got it fixed now. So underneath it here, in the back you can see it. So you can see there's a cable that goes to a green end. Let's see if I can get you in there to actually look at it. I'm gonna use this camera to show you guys. This is the green clip I was talking about. So you can see it goes right into that. So you got that, and then on the bottom you have this wiring harness to the puddle light. So I'm gonna use my thumb and basically push on the back of it here. So right here, push on that. Just like that. So got that out. We're gonna disconnect this puddle light down here and then make sure you got it pressed all the way and then you pull the wire out. And so now from this point, you got this clip up here. Pull on the plastic, not the wire. Got that disconnected. Got that disconnected. So now we're gonna disconnect it here. And you're just gonna go around disconnecting all these. Just like that. Oh, so now we gotta disconnect those ones. So now we're in here. So now I'm gonna just lift the door up, and I'm trying to make this so you guys can actually see what I'm doing here. So we got these disconnected. So these are the ones that I was working on in there. Then you're gonna lift this one up and over this. Now this will disconnect here. That's to our window switch, so that's what we're messing with right now. So that's disconnected, this is disconnected. Now we're gonna disconnect this one. And then last is this tweeter wire. And so all these are these little Christmas tree clips, and you're just taking those off. So that's the whole wiring harness. And now this whole door panel is removed. So this is what it looks like when everything's disconnected. You're gonna have this wiring harness hanging out, and then this is your manual door release. And yeah, you'll eventually go back in. So there's tabs on the back of the door panel, and they go into each one of those little white holes. Those white holes go all the way around it, and those white holes correspond with those clips. I got the door panel over here on the workbench, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to gain access to that window switch. So to do that, you simply pull that cover off, because now that bolt's not holding it in place. Like if it was in the car, you'd have to take that bolt out. So now you can see there's the window switch that we're working with. So what we got to do is end up pushing it through from the bottom out to the top, because it's reversed right now. Obviously this is the door, this is the speaker down here, this is upside down. So here it is right here. This is what we're working on. Here's the window switch. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys this switch here. So this is the switch that we got. These are the new ones, and there's little tabs that go around each one of these corners. So there's one here, total of 4 that go all the way around this thing. So what we're trying to do here is we got access to the back, and we're trying to push this out forward. So there's little plastic tabs that go and they clip on just like this. And so we need to release those, all 4 of them at the same time. And that's the hard part. I'm going to work with some guys and give them the dimensions of this and see if I can come up with a device that basically goes down, 3D print it, and pushes all 4 of those tabs at the same time. Because if you can do that, it'll save you a ton of time. Because right now I'm messing with each one of these, and then what I do is I get it sideways, and then I got to press the other side, and then when I get those released on the other side, then I shift it, well, the other one clips back in place. So it's kind of time consuming. So if I can get a device that pushes down and gets in between all 4 of those at the same time, you basically just push it down, the whole thing will just pop right out. So that's what I'm working on now. So I'm going to show you what's inside of this. So over here you can see inside, this is what we're working with. You got one that's back here, one here, one here. So what works out easier is if you slide that emergency release out of the way, and now you can see that one. See it down in there? So I'm pushing on one, I push on the other one. So I was doing side to side before. Maybe I go from the top, from the front to the back. I'm getting mad and frustrated. So now I've ended up putting this plastic pry bar in here, and that basically keeps that emergency handle pulled to give me more access to these front ones. So I'm getting them. You can kind of see part of it right there. It's still attached on. This side is disconnected. Who would have thought getting this little thing out with 4 little clips would be so difficult? So if you're getting frustrated, I am too. You're not alone. We can do this though. Keep chucking. All right, guys, finally got it. It was a struggle. It's not easy. I got it here. I'm gonna go ahead and leave that camera rolling as it is, and I'm gonna get you a closer view with this one. So this is what we got. So here it is. It's all out. And so I still got the wiring harness connected. The easiest way to do it is, you see these are the 4 tabs. You got to get all 4 of those tabs out of the way and then push it out the bottom. What I did was I took a plastic tool just like this. You see the manual release? You need this manual release down and out of the way. This allows access to it. So what I did was, I'm going to put this phone down for a second. I'm going to put it in the back. You can use anything you want. I just put this plastic pry tool in there. I mean, this is kind of, you get the idea. So this is a piece of tool I put in there, and that put the handle out of the way. And so what I did now was I took this tool and I just pushed down on these tabs and pushed them out of the way. All you gotta do is push it out of the way just a little bit, so that way it clears these pieces right here. So that's what you're trying to get it to clear. So now we can hook the new one up. It goes in so easily. This is what it looks like when it's in. So this is in. You just basically put it in, push it in. It's so easy. And those are the tabs that you're working on down there. And as you can kind of see, I'm already moving this out of the way. So this is the, you got to get this out of your way and then push on all 4 of those guys. You can kind of see the other one back there, and then the other one's hidden back there. So yeah, those are off now. Now you could do this inside the car, but I thought it'd be easier to do it outside. It wasn't easy anyway, but now at least that's on. So now we can put our cover back on here. Now it's all hooked up and ready to go. So now back to the car. You're coming home with me. All right, so let's get this thing put back on here. So now we got to hook up all of our wiring again. All right. You're going to go underneath of your mat. So flip that up. And now it's kind of a roadmap to where you were at last time. So you plug your blue one in here. And then the next one's going to go out the tweeter hole. The nice thing about this is all the wiring is laid out exactly. It's like a roadmap essentially. You just follow the same way you took it out and you'll be good to go. So like that one there, I was about to put it in the wrong spot. There it goes up there. And now this is back into the harness that we were messing with originally. And you can see it goes underneath of that clip, and then it goes underneath of that clip, and then it clips right into that one. So that's it there, that's all connected. So now this one lays about in the same spot, so you put it right there. And now this one is gonna go down. Let's get that out of the way. That one's gonna clip in there. And that one goes there, and then that's to your puddle light. We'll hook that up now. All right, so now we'll hook up our manual release. That's gonna go right into the manual release. And then push it in, just like that. Now be careful because you got these little pieces hanging out. You don't hit the speaker here. You don't want to pop a hole in that speaker. So now we'll drop that blanket right over it. And from here, you just want to make sure you still got your tweeter wire sticking out the top here. And then you're going to take it and you're going to kind of rest it on this top edge, just like that. And then make sure you got some holes that are lined up, like that one there. Make sure you don't have any binding, anything like that. Everything's going in nice and smooth. That's it. So now it's all clipped on. So now I gotta put the cover on top of this one. There's that cover. Tighten this baby up. All right, now we'll hook our tweeter up. All right, just want to make sure that's all good. This tweeter mount's good. Now we just put the cover back on, and that's a wrap. So yeah, I won't say it's easy. If you made it through the video this long, you're at the end, you finally completed it. That's one of the more challenging ones that I think I've done yet. It's just so hard. I really think if I could get a device that slips over it and basically pulls all four of those prongs at the same time, and it just slides right over that window mount. That way you can go from the bottom. You don't even have to take this door panel off. It was easier for me just because I wanted to get good video footage of it, because I couldn't find any good video footage of showing the actual mount inside of there, because most people were working on it from right here, which is totally doable. I think if I got that device to slip over it, you basically would just take this bottom cover off, take the bolts out. So one bolt, take the cover, and then do the manual release. So push the manual release back, and then you'd be able to slide that thing up and then push it down right from the top. And it would make it so easy. I appreciate you guys tagging along with me and going along that journey. Again, that was one of the more difficult jobs that I think I've done so far, but I'm gonna try to make it easier for you guys by making that 3D printed thing. So stay tuned, I don't have anything yet. That's how you can do it for now. Thank you for watching.